Hey YouTube, it's Tammy C. Walker here with another video. This channel is about light and love, all about helping you to become a better version of yourself. I am Tammy Sharice Walker, the owner of Dreams Are Reality. Trying to record a few more videos than I've been recording per week. I often have good things rolling around in my head, or I write it down in my notebook and I let time get by me. I guess I want to talk about some things that I've been seeing actually over the last few years and a little bit more recently. I'm hoping to help my young ladies, also the guys too, but I like to talk to ladies because voila, I am a lady. And you know, to be honest, being the age I am now, in my, I want to say in my 50s, 51. I'm trying to hold on to the other side. But seriously, you know, I began dating at 16. I've been married, I've been divorced, I've been in long-term relationships, and I am now a counselor for couples as well as men, and I'm learning more and more about men, which is really an advantage to me because I'm going to have all the secrets. But seriously, it's let me help other women try to understand men, and the book was true. Well, is it women are from Venus, men are from Mars, women are from Venus? I think that's how it goes. I'm going to get that book, by the way, because I've read it years ago and it made sense, and I need to read it again. This way I can help my couples. So let me just get started. How to become emotionally detached. As women, we are highly emotional. That's okay. That's how we were made. So we can't get mad at how we were made. There are no mistakes. But we can learn to control our emotions. Don't let them get the best of you. I want to give you some tips, especially in relationships. Some of the things I'm seeing is not working. It's causing discord. And it's causing these relationships to fail. It's causing divorces. And you don't want that. You want to try to work it out with your husband or your partner. So tip number one, calm down. That's just the best I can say. Calm down. If you don't know how, go to the internet and type it in. How do I relax? How do I calm down? How do I chill out? How do I stop being so emotional? What my video is all about. You cannot spaz out every time you don't get your way. It's a sign of a very emotionally unstable person. You don't want to never look like that. You don't want to look crazy. It's immature and it don't work. So that's just tip number one. Men, women, everybody, calm down. Stop blowing up every time something doesn't go your way. It looks like the spoiled brat syndrome, and it doesn't work in relationships. Tip number two, please stop trying to control your mate. Women, telling your boyfriend or your husband what he can and can't do. If I was a guy, I would not date you or marry you. No man wants to be ordered around like he is a little boy. Why do you want to do that to a man? Why? For what? I told him he can't do this and I told him he can't do that. I mean, I wouldn't sign up for that. This is why men, some don't want to get married. They already don't want to give up their freedom. And then you want to treat them like you're their son. That is not cool. And that doesn't work. Tip number three, stop arguing. Saying the same thing 12 times because you're not getting him to do what you want. If you tell him something once, men are very smart, by the way. You tell them something once, even when they acting like they can't hear you, even when they pretend like they're tuning you out, even when they're playing their video game, trust and believe, they heard you. They can hear. They're not crazy. You don't have to say it 15 times to try to get a reaction or start an argument. That's going to make it worse and push them away. Some of the behaviors you can do to become emotionally unattached, and not only becoming that, you want to be a classy lady. You love your husband, you love your boyfriend, your significant other, but you should love you more. And when you love yourself, you become easy like a Sunday morning. You know you don't have to jump up and down and do cheetah to get reactions. You don't have to act crazy. That's one thing I loved about the late, great Aaliyah. Nope, never met her, but I like how she carried herself with poise and dignity. Even after that R. Kelly scandal, people were like, "Are you married?" She was like, "No, Robert, he has his own life and I have mine. No, I'm not married. I'm single." I mean, dignified. She could have been like, "Don't ask me nothing about," you know, she could have went crazy. That was horrible what she went through with him. But she knew how to answer that question. This lady, when she answered that question, I don't even think she was 22. I think she was like 19 or 20, and she did it with poise. It's something to be said about a lady or man that can hold it together under pressure. That when someone doesn't agree with them, they don't spaz out or go off. You gotta hold it together. If you want to be treated like a classy lady, you have to conduct yourself like that. Stop freaking out. He said he don't want to get married. Well, a lot of people say they don't want to get married. You see him right at the altar. Sometimes people have a baby with someone or with their husband. And I wanted to have another baby. He said he doesn't want any more kids. Well, the baby is 2 months old. Give it some time. Maybe once he sees, being a dad is one of the best things in the world, he may change his mind and want a second child. He may not. Would that be okay for you? These are things sometimes we need to ask ourselves these questions instead of freaking out over everything. Calm down and just let it be. I'm learning to go day by day because I'm not going to control another person. And I don't want nobody trying to control me. And that is not appealing in a relationship. One thing I've learned, and it took me a while. I went through a lot of stuff as a late 20-some year old, like in my late 20s, what I'm trying to say. And 30, I'll say up to 35, trying to control men, stomping up and down, doing cheetah, acting the fool, trying to get what I wanted, just trying to be controlling the situation. And I'm telling you all, when I got like Omarion, Unbothered, things just started coming to me naturally. And one of the keys to life is to get happy by yourself. And I told my dear friend this. I said, hey, I'm to the point now, I'm going to start traveling by myself. I don't have to beg people to go places with me or wait on this and wait on that. It's so sweet when you just get up and go and do your own thing, because I am in control of my destiny. I am in control of my happiness. I am responsible for myself. So you just gotta relax. Even in these marriages, when things are topsy-turvy, do seek a therapist. Do. But when you get in that office, zip it sometimes. Listen to what the therapist or the counselor is trying to tell you. They're gonna let you talk. Any great therapist, counselor, you basically run the show. We let the client talk. But after we have listened and processed what you're saying, a good one is going to give you feedback. I give out homework. I give out assignments. I like to keep people engaged as the week goes. But going off on each other, he did this, he did that, he, and then she. And when you leave out of my office, it's nothing. No resolve, because all you've done was bash each other. You gotta get a hold of your emotions. That's why most of my videos I'm talking about meditation, because it makes you calm. And I'm gonna be honest with you all, I don't even know what happened to me and what helped me, but I saw the other way wasn't working. And I do believe I have an anxious style of attachment, anxious attachment in relationships. Some relationships can make me anxious. My last one did not. After we broke up, I became a little bit triggered when I would talk to him here and there. I got a hold of that. I had to stop that. But I'm grateful, because it was getting ridiculous. And I'm like, why am I getting anxious? This is somebody I've been knowing for years, was with for years. It's nothing to be anxious over. It ain't even that, it's not that serious. And once you talk to yourself, becoming emotionally detached, it does mean talking yourself down from situations instead of spazzing out or getting irate or doing something emotional. I made a fool out of myself a few times in life, just trying to control and manipulate situations. And now I'm humiliated. You know, that was then. I tried to beat myself up, but I wish I was the way I am now, cool, calm, and collected. It's not that I don't care. I just know that, you know, I love myself the most. And what will be, will be. I don't have to berate a guy. I don't have to try to control a guy. I don't have to manipulate, because I'm happy within and I create my own destiny. I create my happiness. Same for you all of you are watching. It's a blessing and an honor to be with you, especially if you're a great person, if you know, take care of yourself. I'm not talking about some crazy person that's acting out, being ghetto, throwing stuff, fighting, hitting. Nobody want that. I don't even want to see it as a therapist. I don't want it in my office. I'm just being point blank, period, honest. So that behavior is a no-go if you are doing that. And some people are, because I'm talking to them, and I've talked to some years ago. So I'm just going to say it like that. That way you won't think I'm talking about a current client. But years ago, I've talked to people that, you know, the behavior was sad. And if you are doing that type of stuff, seek out help, because no husband, no wife, no girlfriend, no boyfriend, nobody wants an abusive person, a toxic person that can't get a hold of themselves. Everything is a fight. They're always arguing. They want to control you. Who says I do for that? I mean, I say I don't. And I say I can't. And I say I won't. How about that? Tammy Sharice Walker, hoping this video helps somebody. Sorry I had to fuss today, but I hate to see beautiful women and men behave in this manner when I know you way better than that. Way better, way better. Love is kind. Love is unconditional. Love don't hurt. Love don't control. Love is smooth like a Sunday morning. And I know you a smooth operator because you on my channel. You on my channel. Bye-bye.